Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our chapter 4, Pinocchio, which is written by the famous author Carlo Collodi. So before I begin with the chapter, let me tell you something about the author. Carlo Collodi was an Italian author, humorist, and journalist. He was widely known for his fairy tale novel, The Adventures of Pinocchio. So now let's begin with the chapter. Many years ago in Italy lived a poor carpenter called Geppetto. He had no wife and no children. He was very lonely. So now this story is about a poor carpenter named Geppetto. He was very lonely because he had no wife and no children. He lived in Italy. One day he made a toy out of a piece of wood. It looked like a real boy. He called him Pinocchio. So one day Geppetto made a toy which looked like a real boy. It was made of wood and he called him by the name Pinocchio. So who was Geppetto? Geppetto was a poor carpenter who lived in Italy. Why was Geppetto very lonely? Because he had no wife and no children. Therefore, he was very lonely. Okay, now who was Pinocchio? Pinocchio was a toy which was made of wood and it looked like a real boy. Let's read the next para. You will be my son, said Geppetto. Then he kissed the wooden boy on the cheek. So now here you can see here in the picture that the man who is dressed in a blue dress and a purple pant and a yellow jacket. He is Geppetto and the boy next to him is Pinocchio, the toy which is made by Geppetto. So now Geppetto said to the little boy that you are my son, and he kissed the wooden boy on the cheek. To Geppetto's surprise, the wooden boy blinked his eyes and jumped up. So when Geppetto kissed the boy, he started blinking his eyes. Who blinked his eyes? Geppetto. He tapped Geppetto on the nose, jumped down from the table and ran out of the door. So tapped, it means to hit gently and repeatedly, making noises. So the little boy Pinocchio, he tapped, that means he hit gently on the nose of Geppetto and he jumped down from the table and ran out from the door. Pinocchio, come back, called Geppetto, running after him. So when the boy ran away, Geppetto called him to come back. So now who said this and to whom? You will be my son. Geppetto said this to Pinocchio. Okay, now who blinked his eyes? Pinocchio blinked his eyes when Geppetto kissed him on the cheek. Suddenly, Pinocchio bumped into a policeman. Help! He is chasing me! Cried Pinocchio as the policeman caught him. The policeman let Pinocchio go home, but he took Geppetto to the police station. So now the word bumped into, it means ran into him because he was not looking. So Pinocchio, he ran into he hit the policeman as he was not looking in the front. So, and then he said to the policeman, "Help, he is chasing me." Chasing means he is trying to catch me. Pinocchio cried and he said to the policeman that Geppetto is trying to catch me. So the policeman let Pinocchio go home and he took Geppetto to the police station. So now, why did Pinocchio bump into the policeman? Pinocchio bumped into the policeman because he was not looking in the front. Now, why did Pinocchio cry? Pinocchio cried because Geppetto was trying to chase him. Now, why did the policeman take Geppetto to the police station? He took Geppetto to the police station because Geppetto was trying to chase Pinocchio. So now here you can see that there are some lines given in the pink color over here. Pinocchio jumps up because of magic. So because of magic, as he was created by magic, so he jumps because of that. Now, can you think of some interesting magic words that you have read in other stories? Why is Geppetto running after Pinocchio? So now, as I told you that Geppetto, he was running after Pinocchio because he was trying to catch him. He was trying to chase him. So now in the next para, after going home, Pinocchio sat down near the fire. Suddenly, a fairy appeared. She said, "Listen to your father. He loves you. He will take care of you." So when Pinocchio, he reached home, he sat down near the fire. And what happened after that? A fairy appeared and she told Pinocchio that you should listen to your father. He really loves you and he is the person who is going to take care of you. So now who appeared in front of Pinocchio? A fairy appeared in front of Pinocchio. And what did the fairy say to Pinocchio? She said that listen to your father. He loves you and he will take care of you. "Go away," said Pinocchio rudely. Soon after this, Pinocchio fell fast asleep. When he woke up, he saw that the fire had burnt his feet. He was very frightened. When Geppetto came home, he saw Pinocchio's feet. So Pinocchio said to the fairy to go away. Okay, and rudely means when we are not talking politely. Okay, when we are talking in a bad manner, that is rudely. And then after that, Pinocchio slept. And when he woke up, what did he saw? He saw that the fire, as he was sleeping near the fire, so the fire had burnt his feet, and he was very frightened. Frightened, it means worried, or you can say afraid. So he was very frightened, and when Geppetto came home, he saw that Pinocchio's feet are burnt. So why was Pinocchio frightened? Pinocchio was frightened because he had burned his feet by sleeping near the fire. So now in the next para, let's read it. "My poor child," Geppetto cried, "don't worry, I will make you new feet. I will also sell my coat to buy you an ABC book so you can go to school." So Geppetto started crying and he said to Pinocchio that don't worry, I will make your new feet, okay? And I will sell my coat. I will send you to the school and will buy you books. So what did Geppetto say to Pinocchio when he saw his burnt feet, he said that don't worry, don't cry, I will make you new feet. Okay, and I'm going to buy you an ABC book so that you can go to the school. Geppetto made new feet for Pinocchio. Then he dressed Pinocchio in bright new clothes and said, "Now, my child, it's time for school." So Geppetto, he made new feet for Pinocchio and he made him dress in bright new clothes and told him that now it's your time to go to the school. But on his way to school, Pinocchio stopped to look at a puppet show. So what happened when Pinocchio was going to the school? On his way, he saw a puppet show. "Come and join us," the puppets called out to him. So Pinocchio joined them and danced with them. So now, when the puppets saw that Pinocchio is watching them, the puppets told Pinocchio to join them and dance. So Pinocchio also joined them and danced with them. At the end of the show, the puppet master gave him 5 gold coins. "Give these to your father," he said. So when the show came to an end, the puppet master, that is the master of those puppet who was making them speak and dance, so he gave Pinocchio 5 gold coins for dancing. Okay, so now tell me, what did Pinocchio see when he was going to the school? Pinocchio saw a puppet show when he was going to the school. Now, what did the puppet master give to Pinocchio? The puppet master gave him 5 gold coins for dancing like a puppet. 2 thieves saw the puppet master give the coins to Pinocchio. They tried to steal it from him, but Pinocchio ran and ran. When he stopped, he saw that he was lost. So when the puppet master was giving coins to the Pinocchio, 2 thieves saw this and then they tried to steal it from the Pinocchio. But Pinocchio, he ran continuously, and when he stopped, he saw that he has lost his way. So now, who tried to steal the gold coins from Pinocchio? 2 thieves tried to steal the gold coins from Pinocchio. Once again, the fairy came before him. She walked home with him. So now again, when Pinocchio, he has lost his on the way, the fairy again came to him and she took him to the home. She walked along with him. So now, "Did you go to school today, Pinocchio?" she asked. So the fairy asked Pinocchio that, "Did you go to the school today?" "Oh yes," lied Pinocchio. Ping! Pinocchio's wooden nose suddenly grew a little longer. So now, when the fairy asked to Pinocchio that, "Did you go to the school?" he lied. He said, "Yes, I went to the school," which was a lie because he did not go to the school as he was watching the puppet show. So when he lied, Pinocchio's wooden nose, it grew a little longer. "You went to the puppet show, didn't you?" asked the fairy. So now, as she was fairy, so she said that, "You have not gone to the school. You went to the puppet show, didn't you?" she asked Pinocchio. "No," lied again. Pinocchio again lied that, "No, I didn't went to watch the puppet show." Ping! Pinocchio's wooden nose grew even longer. Now he began to cry. So now when Pinocchio saw that his nose is growing longer and longer, so he started crying. So why did Pinocchio cry? Pinocchio cried because his nose grew longer whenever he lied. So now here in the picture you can see that the girl who is dressed in pink dress, she is the fairy, and Pinocchio is standing next to the fairy. So now let's read. "Do not tell lies," said the fairy. "Every time you tell a lie, your nose will grow longer. Listen to your father and always tell the truth." Pinocchio promised that he would. The fairy then made his nose small again. So now the fairy told to Pinocchio that you should not lie, and every time if you are going to speak a lie, then your nose will grow longer, and you should always listen to your father and speak the truth. So Pinocchio promised the fairy, okay, and then the fairy again made his nose small. So what advice did the fairy give to the little boy? The fairy advised to always speak the truth and do not tell lies, and listen to your father. When Pinocchio got home, he ran up to Geppetto. So when Pinocchio, he went to the home, he reached there, he ran to Geppetto. "I promise to be good, father," said Pinocchio as he hugged Geppetto. So now Pinocchio promised to his father that "I promise to be good. I will speak truth. I will always tell you the truth. I will not lie." And he gave a hug to the Geppetto. Suddenly, Pinocchio was not a wooden toy anymore. He became a real boy. Geppetto cried with delight. So now Pinocchio, he was not a wooden toy. He became a real boy. And Geppetto started crying with happiness, with delight. Delight means with great happiness. So why did Geppetto cry with delight? Geppetto cried with delight because Pinocchio was not a wooden toy anymore. He was a real boy now. We hope Pinocchio kept his promise and never lied again. So now we hope that Pinocchio, he will never lie and will always keep his promise. So now students, it's time for your homework. First of all, read the chapter thoroughly, and then you have to do the word meanings in your notebook. The first word meaning is carpenter, second is lonely, third is tapped, fourth is bumped into. After bumped into, you have to do puppet, and after that puppet master, then thieves, and the last one is delight. So you have to do total 8 word meanings. Now the question answers. You have to do question A complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your notebook. Leave one line after every answer, and you have to write the question also in your notebook. After question A, you have to do question B complete in your notebook along with the questions. There are 3 parts in this question B. 1, 2, 3 all are to be done in the notebook. After that, you have to do question D in your notebook. Think and answer question 1 and 2 along with the questions. Do it very neat and clean, and you do not have to do the C part. You have to do only question A, question B and question D in your notebook along with the word meanings. I hope it is clear to you. Do it very neat in neat and clean handwriting.